Welcome everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to AIBotics Go Digital series.
Opara's unstinting efforts to make sure that collaboration can lead to advances, to prosperity, to security for all of us. So I'm really grateful to be here.
It's a great pleasure to be speaking with you. We develop a world in which our machines help us flourish and thrive, in which we're enabled and empowered and not oppressed by our technology.
This is an opportunity for the University of Oxford to launch our Oxford-Singapore Human-Machine Collaboration Program.
My name is Jude Sheeran and I lead some of AWS's innovation efforts across Europe, the Middle East and Africa. I'm standing in today for Max Peterson, who is unable to join us due to illness.
Today, I'd like to share with you how we are leveraging AI and robotics for Society 5.0, a human-centric society.
Construction used to be one of the most meaningful industries that humans participated in.
I'm sure you've been fascinated with the applications of technology. Now we will host a panel which will be moderated by Kokshin Tay, the chairman of the Smart Cities Network, which is about what can be done to develop human capital in AI to support smart city development.
Deep learning is a newer area of machine learning that uses multi-layer artificial neural networks to deliver high accuracy in tasks such as object detection, speech recognition, language translation, and other recent breakthroughs that you hear in the news.
Thanks for the invitations to talk about emerging trends in intelligent edge computing. I think it's a good opportunity for us to share what we have been doing in the academia, how we can bring all this research into the industry.
I'd like to request everyone to kindly unmute those on our panel, and this is your chance, ladies and gentlemen, to send in your questions using the chat function of VooV. His main research interest is social signal processing, which I'm sure you will find extremely interesting as he tells us more about that.
That means we've solved AI ethics with our technology. We're done, it's all good. But actually, as Alessandra was saying, ethics is not something that can be algorithmically deduced.
And to lay the foundation for today's discussion, perhaps we can start off, and I'd like to ask you all, if you had to come up with one headline for the key issue of AI and ethics for 2020, what would it be?
And also, we are hopeful that with this start, we will engage with other associations and organizations that are involved in AI and robotics.
The future of work is really at a crossroads of a lot of complex developments that are long-term and short-term, right? And you look at a little positive and negative side. So.
Robots, IT lacks heart and intuition. I've heard it said another way that a 3-year-old child has more common sense than artificial intelligence.
Thank you, Oliver, and a very good afternoon or good evening or good morning wherever you are. And I'd just like to say a big thank you to Oliver for inviting me to this AIBotics 2020 webinar series. It's a real pleasure. And a big thank you to Apara, as well, of course, as other organizing teams like the Singapore Retailers Association. So great to be here in this virtual world. We as retail players need to rethink costs of doing business, multi-channels. We've got to adapt our business models. And as I mentioned right at the beginning, we've got to demonstrate purpose.
It's really my great pleasure to meet all of you guys in a very trending way, which is online virtual conference. At the beginning, we have computers, and using computer, we can build host machine to enable to serve a large-scale operation while reducing the operation cost and also improving store efficiency.
We also changed the whole industry landscape. We actually merged both the retail industry and so with the AI, what can they do, right? Basically, is that they are able to help brand, retailers, businesses to know exactly where is the transaction, what's the site conversions, and where are the publishers?
So we all know that the world population is aging and there's an increasing number of older adults. This, along with the lack of healthcare givers, gives a big need for robotics. The COVID-19, as Yossi mentioned, raised a new need.
You can treat diabetes effectively as part of a whole lifestyle intervention. If you're reducing stress, that's the game changer that enables people to adapt healthy lifestyle.
And this is to all of you. It says, with different cultures, livelihoods, and value systems, what are the views from the panel members about designing and matching the right technology to respective elderly individuals? I think, Dr. Yale, earlier you said you can't paint the whole elderly population with one brush.
Innovation has been a buzzword for years. So it's not just about tech. Technology is a great mover. So innovation is really the drive to break status quo and go where few have dared to go.
We'll start to collaborate together in the next generation organization chart. I believe that in a short time to come, and we can define what the short time means, in a short time to come, we will see man and machine, humans and machines working together. Hence, the interface between machine and robots becomes so important because we need to be able to trust the machines as a co-worker working together. But it is slowly emerging, and the combination of quantum together with AI will propel the innovation to the next level.
I'm going to talk about three things. I'm going to talk about the impact of AI on business and society. Primarily talk about why we are going to see such a huge impact. So what is it about AI that's special compared to other technological advances?
So I see very dependent and disabled patients every day, and I hope that with the breakthrough in technologies, in AI, in robotics, I can improve the function of my patients so that they could be more functional and more able to reach some of their goals and dreams.
If you ever stayed in the Marina Bay Sands and you are on the roof of that hotel, you're going to see drones all day long breaking the law, flying around the Marina Bay Sands taking video.
To enhance the use of robotics, to augment human potential, to stay connected with a network of technology enablers, and also to assist users to enjoy the experience of the transformation journey.